the filet mignon in the #1 food brand. #1 most reordered or auto-delivered item in all of our food categories. What is it? 3 answers: Rastelli, Rastelli, and Rastelli. You deserve the reserve. We are now in prime time. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. My name's Rick. We have our butcher, we have our friend, and we have the CEO of Rastelli, Ray Rastelli, bringing you now in prime time something you may not have seen yet. And if you've not seen it yet, well, then get ready to shop. Everybody backstage said, I got mine. My technical director, everybody said, okay, I got mine. I got emails this morning from people who work in office land saying, I got mine. I'm getting them. I'm getting mine because they're $15 per steak. $15 not per steak, $15 per reserve filet mignon. Age 45 days, wet age 45 days. It comes with seasoning. It comes with Epicurean roasted garlic herb butter. It is foolproof in order to make. We have cut hundreds of steaks since midnight. I kicked this off with Ray, had it earlier today, and now I got it for the 3rd time. You're with David a few times on this morning. I mean, all of these are live. This is not an infomercial. This is not on tape. That's live right now at Studio Park in Westchester, PA, and this 2022 award winner, most recommended brand, is here, and it's about to go away in terms of price. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let Ray tell you everything about this after I give you the offer in prime time of what our today's special value is all about. Since we made it available, how many ordered? Yeah, like 40,000, something like that. 42,000 ordered. This is the offer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're 5 ounce. They're reserve. They're filet. They're age 45 days. They're giftable. Build to ship to option. Come on in. This is the seasoning. This is the Epicurean roasted garlic butter. You also get the guide and follow the guide with Ray. If you send it to someone, it'll literally say, a gift for you. A gift for you. But boom, there it is. That's for you. And by the way, here's what's remaining. If you want to get it, we started today. 60,000. If you want it right now in the immediate ship date, we are now down 8,500 to go. If you want it in the November ship date, 2,000 remaining, and that's it. That's going to say goodbye. 42,000 ordered, 2,000 remaining. The week of 12/12, we started with 24,000 just in that ship date alone, but 6,500 remaining. You can get it one time or on auto delivery. That's every 60 days for 1 full year. Most folks are using auto delivery. I've got 18 minutes to convince you or to bring you back for another set if you want to. If you've already tried it, 1-800-395-1601. Call us. Love it. I will tell you one other thing. The retail value on this is $240. So that means we shopped around Rastelli to Rastelli, and that's not even taking away the free shipping and handling, right? You'd be $240 plus you'd pay shipping and handling in order to get it. So it's unprecedented offer, which is why this is breaking records, even beyond your big expectations, Ray.
Yes, it is.
Why do you think the response has been so overwhelming?
I think it's pretty simple. We've sold over 2.6 million of these filet mignons to our QVC guests.
Wow.
They're consistent. They're wonderful every single time. They're Black Angus. They're reserve. And if you just look at the steak, it tells the story. I mean, really look at how
the steak tells the story.
The steak tells the story. I mean, that's a steak that
how
has
good does that look?
Yeah, it's got no fat at all. It's 5 ounces you're going to eat from end to end. We've got the Epicurean.
That just fell off there. That's melting into
bird.
that porous steak.
Yes. And I'll show you how simple it is, but it's because people have loved these. And Rick, when we did these last year at this time,
yes,
QVC immediately came to me and said, Ray, we need these again for next year. We went to work in January with all the small family farmers that I have been dealing with and said, I need to get enough fillets to satisfy our QVC customers. These are reserved. Think about it. Only 4% of all cattle meet this qualification. But we found them. And you know what, Rick? We found them at the prices of January of this past year. Think about where the price is today of fillets.
What is it? This is your world. 25%, 35%?
42% increase.
42%.
From January to now, there's been a 42%, but not for you because we did the work.
Notice how Ray doesn't say around 40%. He says 42.
No,
he knows exactly how much it's gone up. So where are we coming from? Well, it's all about, it's a farm to the restaurant.
It really is. It's from the farms right to the restaurants and, of course, right to you. These are our chefs around the country that actually use this same exact Black Angus filet mignon that you're looking at here, right? They use the same exact Epicurean butter. They drop it on top.
There it is, man. That's your $40 steak.
And that's exactly right. That's all the difference in the world. But
because it costs 2 cents to get the asparagus to add on to it, right? The rest is all, it goes to the restaurant.
Yeah.
Why not have that restaurant be right here, right in your own home? that giftable idea is there. And they'll think about you when they receive it. And again, we've taken so many calls today from so many people at midnight. We took so many calls when we were on at 4 o'clock today. People say, you know what, I'm not doing well right now. My kids are doing so much for me. They're helping me out. I'm sending them these steaks. Because the kids and their kids, I'm sending to a neighbor who's helping me out. All these are real people. Because they know that, and you know what the line was, Ray? These people, my friends, they have everything. What am I going to get them?
That's exactly right. You know, when you give the gift of food, and specifically filet mignon, you're giving the very, very best. You're giving something that if they went out to dinner, two of them, they'd spend $125 to $150 just for two at a restaurant. You're getting 10 here, so that's like 5 meals, right?
That means 5 meals. That means dinner for two. 5-star restaurant. And Rastelli serves 5-star restaurants, by the way. We're served internationally and nationally. American beef, aged, Angus beef, boom, 2, 4. Here's another meal, and another meal for 2, and another dinner for 2. All coming your way if you're acting right now. The price is going away at the end of the day, so it's almost 8 o'clock p.m., and this has been an amazing story today. And why? Well, let's just reboot here. And again, we'll take your calls just so people realize 42,000 ordered. But haven't had a filet in a while. Why is the filet always the most expensive at the restaurant? What's the filet?
It's the most expensive because it's a piece of on the steer that's never used, so it's always very, very tender. Now, when you get a Black Angus filet, which is reserved, this is reserved now, which means we have aged this for 45 days. You're going to notice, or you're not going to notice, there's no fat on this filet because our expert butchers have trimmed every ounce of fat off of this. And that's what makes this so special. But we then cut the head portion off. We cut the tail portion off. And our steaks are coming right from here. The
center cut.
Chateaubriand, the center cut. And they're nice, big, thick.
So if you order a $100 Chateaubriand, that's what you're getting.
That's exactly what you're getting. And so this is a steak that has an incredible amount of flavor, and I'm going to show you why. Because when you open this up and you look at this steak,
look at that.
See what you see there? You see marbling. Where you see marbling is where you see flavor. You see beautiful texture. This is going to be a velvety, very soft, buttery bite. But look at how beautiful the filet is. And that's that marbling. That's not anything but marbling and no fat on this filet. Now look how thick this filet is. It's 8 ounces. I'm sorry, it's 5 ounces, but you are only going to eat filet mignon, and you're going to eat from one end to the other. I'm
telling you, for 5 payments of $30 on any major credit card, time is now to make a decision on our #1 steak in our #1 food brand and #1 most delivered, an auto-delivered item, if you will. Why is that? What does that mean? Well, it means people are coming back for more.
That's right.
Nobody gets auto-delivery on something they don't want.
That's so true.
Auto-delivery on socks or shirts or food or jewelry or whatever, makeup, right? I want to make sure that it's really good. That's why I'm coming back. So that's really saying something. And I think you're going to find the consistency is key. So everything that Ray said happens on the individually wrapped item that you get, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and they're all going to be great, and they're all going to be consistent, and they're all going to be fantastic.
Here it is.
I mean, we have done this nonstop all day long.
All day long.
Look at that. And they're juicy and tender and fantastic. So if you get on the line right now, you cannot go wrong with what you are about to receive and about to get at home with free shipping and handling. With a 30-day unconditional return policy on them. No, it goes until the end of January. Wow, 2023. Here's how it's wrapped. Here's how it's set. How long can I keep that in my freezer?
So this can stay in your freezer for up to 12 months. It's vacuum packaged, so we are making sure that all the freshness stays in the steak. As soon as we age these, we hand trim them, and then we cut them. They go into this package. We blast freeze it, and of course, this package is going to last in your freezer for up to 12 months. Now, here's my recommendation, Rick. When you take this out of your freezer,
buttery.
Isn't it butter? It's so soft on the bite, but take this out of your freezer, let it actually thaw, maybe in your refrigerator. If you get in a pinch, put it on your counter. Always try to get it to room temperature before you cook it. If you really get in a pinch, like me often, because I forget about it, I just take this out of the freezer. I drop it in cold water for about 15 minutes. Let the water run over top of the package, and then just take it out of the package. As you mentioned, you dry it off.
Dry it off in a paper towel.
Dry it off in a paper towel, and then you're just going to go ahead and cook that.
You have time to make one?
We do. We do.
So get ready, because here's what we're going to do. We're going to make one. And that butter, by the way, and I love what he said. It's a garlic and herb, Epicurean garlic and herb butter. It's so flavorful. He actually used it not just the dollop on top. Ray actually puts it in the pan, so it's in a cast iron pan.
Yes.
Like we've got a cast iron pan from Jeff is Zakarian. Got a Zakarian pan. Works great. I'm gonna make it like this next time.
This is so
That is
simple,
hot,
right?
man.
It's
Ooh.
nice and hot, and I like simple. So you're getting the butter, you're getting the seasoning, and of course, you're getting the steak. So get your steaks thawed, just like we've got here. Drop them on here because you want to sear them, but I want to sear them with that butter, right? That butter is going to give me the flavor on each side of the steak, but it's searing the steak. Now, why do we want to sear it? Excuse me.
No problem.
We want to sear it because we want to lock in all of the juices and flavor in the steak. Now, it's not going to take very long. It will literally take about 35 to 45 seconds, and let me show you how quickly it sears. Look at how beautiful those two steaks are.
That was 30 seconds.
Right, that was 30.
Now, keep watching. It's going to be another 30 seconds. Then we're going to show you the after in a second.
Yep.
But I asked our friend Steve, right, on how he's been doing this backstage. Guy's a master. He's got to do a lot, right?
Probably about 500-600 today,
right?
yes.
But you know what he said? He said he does it like this. He sears it, grills it, right? And then puts them in the oven 350 for 11 minutes.
Yep.
And they're done.
Then they're done.
All of these are done the same way. It's so simple.
It is, and it's the same way it's done in a great steakhouse. So all I'm going to do is take this skillet now. My oven is at 350. I'm going to drop that into the oven.
Okay.
And typically in anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes, you're going to pull that out. And the magic of TV, we're going to pull that steak out, and look at how beautiful this steak is in just a matter of minutes. Now, if you're like I am, I like to
add a little more butter.
Add a little bit more butter.
What's that
just,
seasoning
just
too?
to
I
the
want to add a
top.
little bit of that seasoning on top of there. The seasoning is so incredibly good. The seasoning, man.
So look at
43,000 ordered just in the show alone. Look out, get ready. We got 8 minutes to go in the show.
Look at how
So if you want to go for it, it's
so
here.
I'm going to cut this steak right in half so you're going to be able to see just how simple it was. So don't get intimidated by a beautiful filet mignon. Just do what we did here and take a look
I gotta
at
have
what
that
the
right now.
inside of this filet is
Do the
going to look
2,000
like,
remaining in which ship date? November ship date, and then it's sold out. One timer, auto delivery, that's perfection, man.
Look at how beautiful. And that's
Every
easy,
one of these is
right?
great.
And I'm a butcher. I'm not a chef, and I say it all the time. I like simple, I like easy, and this is really, really easy.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to go over the offer. We've got 7 minutes to go in the show. If it doesn't make 11 o'clock, when's the next presentation? Is that 11 o'clock tonight or maybe a gift show later? But this is an opportunity right here if you want to do it, and the price is about to go away, 10 of them. You're getting them all. You're getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 boxed Epicurean butter. Just put that seasoning on. The guide, the gift, built to, ship to send it to somebody you love. Just choose. I want them now. And you know what's amazing? As great a gift as this is, how many thousands of people said, I'm not going to give it as a gift. I want them right now.
Yes.
Because you know what? It doesn't have to be, it could be a Tuesday night. Why not get it? One time or on auto delivery. Every 60 days for 1 year is our auto delivery. Free shipping and handling for every shipment going forward. And if you've never shopped on QVC before, realize this is a $240 retail value. How'd we get there? Real simple. I'll do the math for you. Real simple. It's 24 bucks a steak. This is a $24 steak day in, day out. If it's a restaurant, it's going to be a lot more than that,
yes.
right? And that's where you serve, right?
Yep, that's
and this
correct.
is that value right there, right below us, $240. That's 24 bucks. You're getting 10 of these, and they're all reserved. You know what? In the last 6 minutes, let's again give a little education about, as you do the bruschetta, on aging, Black Angus, and what, this is not just any steak.
Not any steak, not any Angus,
filet.
right? Not any filet. This is reserved. Now, you're going to see how beautiful and tender this is. You're going to see how moist it is. And the reason for it, only 4% of the cattle in the United States actually will qualify for this kind of quality. And we make sure we were able to get this just for our QVC guests for this airing. But I took one filet, and I'm going to I just cut it into 8 pieces.
No gristle, no fat, no bone.
Look how beautiful. Look how simple. I'm making filet mignon bruschetta.
No oops.
Right? This is,
you know what? We're very busy on the phones. Going
one
very
filet.
quickly. We got 5 minutes to go, everybody.
One filet.
Prime time.
Look
one
at this.
filet.
Just
Can
one
you
filet.
imagine? Like
I've
you're
got-
going over to a get together.
Yeah.
What'd you make?
Look at how beautiful that
You made
is.
filet bruschetta.
And you know what?
You made what?
Well, yeah, filet bruschetta with
Can I dive into
a little drizzle.
this is all good?
This is all good.
This is all good,
This
brother.
is all. And you know what? We took the Epicurean butter and we put it on our crostinis. So you're getting everything to make it really, really simple. and how tender.